Hello.
Well, how are
How
you?
are you today?
I'm doing fine. How are
I'm
you doing?
well. I'm
All right, well,
well.
good.
I'm well. For those who don't know, this is Mr. Henry Dulaney, and
Mhm.
I wanted you to kind of tell us what did you used to do and what are you currently doing now?
So I retired from the Corps of Engineers back in January as the Chief of Engineering and Construction Division, and I currently work part-time with Jackson Water as the Assistant Contracting Officer's Representative.
Okay, so would you say you have experience in leadership?
I would say I have years and years of experience in leadership.
All
Absolutely.
righty. So I have some questions for you. We are going to do this rapid fire style, meaning
Okay.
I won't respond. I'll just get to the next question.
Okay.
And so, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. How would you define effective leadership?
When I was younger, I would have defined effective leadership as being able to use my powers of persuasion to get
Mm-hmm.
people to do things that they didn't
Mm-hmm.
want to do. But as
Mm-hmm.
I matured as a leader, I realized that leadership was about service and
Mm-hmm.
about setting a vision and a culture that encouraged your team members to achieve that vision while also developing themselves as leaders.
Nice. How important is preparation when presenting information? Can we just wing things or?
Yeah. You can wing it if you want to, but it's best not to wing it. It's best to prepare. To be fair to the audience that you're presenting to,
Mm,
you want to be prepared because they're relying on you for some information, and you want to have the best information available when you're presenting that to them. And then for yourself, it's just that you're going to feel better standing up there if
mm-hmm.
you have all the information you need to do the presentation. So I would say it's much better to be prepared. But life sometimes will have you to get up and make presentations that you're not totally prepared. But if you're the person to do it, then you'll be ready to do that.
Nice. How do you balance long-term goals and vision with immediate priorities?
Yeah. That's difficult when you're in the middle
Mm-hmm.
of the fire. You got to put the
Mm-hmm.
fire out, or you have to put the fire out. And so we have to be able to carve out some time to do some strategic thinking. When I was at the Corps, that was Fridays. So there was always just a little white space on my calendar on Fridays, and so that I could close the door and have a strategic conversation with myself about, hey, where are we going? Because you could be doing things right and not going in the right direction. And so I would do that personally on Fridays, and then from time to time, I would get my leadership team together, and we would say, hey, we're doing these things, but what do we need to be thinking about on the horizon? And so it's very important to put the fires out, but from time to time, think about long-term strategy.
Nice. What would you tell someone who is afraid to speak up due to fear of criticism or disapproval?
Yeah, well, first, I'd say I'm sorry that they feel that way. But if you're part of a team and you have something that needs to be added, you owe it to the team and yourself to add that, regardless of what you think they're going to say back to you, because you're on the team. You have a part of this, and so you're duty bound to speak up, even if you think they're going to say that's dumb, that's stupid, or they're going to criticize you. You should do that. That's part of your duty.
What is something you do or tell yourself that keeps you focused, keeps you confident, even when faced with adversity?
I've had a conversation here recently where I had to go back to that. And what I've always done, because you're working either at church or you're working at your job, and things don't always go like you planned. And people don't always treat you the way you should be treated. And so what I've done is always just focus on why I'm doing what I'm doing. What is the mission? And so, for instance, with Jackson Water right now, we're being sued by multiple people, these apartment complexes and things. But what we're focusing on is the mission. And the mission is the people in Jackson deserve to have safe drinking water and sewage that's not running down the street. And so when you focus back to the mission, no matter how much adversity you're facing, you can deal with it and keep moving forward.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I definitely appreciate it. And I know it's going to be helpful. It was helpful to me just listening to you, and I know it's going to be helpful to other people too. So I appreciate you taking the time.
All right, well, I'm flattered that you asked me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right.